So, Sheffield Wednesday are needing backroom staff. This is something we know all too well because of all the backroom staff leaving when Danny left. And Henrik has said that he wants to start getting people in and start figuring out who he can get in to be in that backroom staff, with the likes of Sasha Lang, Neil Thompson, and Chris Powell all leaving, and Sol Babbo. Now, we have currently got only Andrew Holdsworth, Ben Ledger and Giles Cope, who stepped up from the academy to help out, but you want to bring in his own people. Now, someone that the Star have apparently looked at who could be considered a goalkeeping coach, Andy Quill, well-respected 49-year-old who last worked at Huddersfield Town before leaving in March. The departure of Michael Duff. Should it be taken to substitute the candidate? He's done quite well at a lot of clubs with a lot of keepers. Now, he'll be in charge of Charles, Drett, Barrett, and Phillips. Now, he got a really good CV on him. He worked at Lincoln, Brentford, Burton, Charlton FC in MLS. He went through the ranks at Villa and Derby. And Stoke, he worked with Tony Pulis, so the part of that will be like, has he already been told how mental the club is? From Tony going, yeah, go for it, mate, but it's a mental. And he's done it with Mark Hughes as well. Now, some of the keepers he has been in charge of and looked after in his time are Thomas Orrison, Bedovic, Jack Butland, and his time at Brentford with David Raya, who's now at Arsenal. So you can see he managed to bring on some top keepers and do really well with them. Now, what we've got to remember, whoever comes in, got to be right for the club, and it's got to be right for working with Henrik. And the thing is, getting in backroom staff is something that we need to do. We've got so much stuff that is needing to get done. You think of players, you think of coaching staff. You have all this stuff going ahead of you. And it just feels like it's just one thing after another with this club at times, because we're trying to get everything done where all this stuff should have been done start of pre-season. Start of pre-season, this should have all got done, all done and dusted. Then we would have known where we were with Danny and Henrik, everything done and dusted. But because it's taken so long for everything to happen, we're now in this kind of situation where we're rushing. It's like, it's okay if you're sacking a manager and a new manager coming in and he's already got people ready to come in. For Henrik, he's probably got some idea of the people he wants to come in, but it's about making sure he can get the right stuff for them. And like, remember with Danny had a couple of German coaches he wanted to bring in, couldn't get the work visas. What if Henrik got some Danish people he wants to come in and they can't get the work visas? This is things that we've got to look at and think about. So it's one of them things where whoever Henrik comes in, I will trust him 100% on his view of how they will work and how they will get on. But again, you look at it, it's a sign of progress and progression a little bit. But I do understand where people go, it's all right of bringing coaches in, we need players. We need both. We need players and we need coaches. You can't just go with we need this before we bring this in. You still need to have coaches in as well so they can start putting things together. So let's see what happens. It could be a very busy week. We're only on Tuesday, so it could be quite busy in total. Let's see where we are come Friday. Be interesting to see if he does a press conference on YouTube, because the last one they didn't publish it, because that'd be interesting. I think we'll find out stuff about the North Stand come Wednesday, because they'll need to tell people what's going on, how far along is it done, is it ready? I've heard some rumours from people saying that the ticket office people say they're going to start sending out season tickets now. So let's see where we are. But yeah, that's where we're at the minute. So yeah, so we're looking at Andy Quill to come in as the goalkeeping coach. He's somebody under consideration, but he's going to need to start adding more and more to that backroom staff.